All right, we're live. What's going on, everybody? You already know what it is. It's the Nooner Nation podcast for Nooners by Nooners. And we have a special guest tonight. Finally got the schedules worked out. You know him, you love him. He's the co host of Softcore History. And yeah, it's our sweet, sweet boy, Delco Dan Regester. What's going on, Dan?
Oh, you're talking about me. I didn't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
Special guest. I don't know if special guest is the
Well, I mean, special
appropriate way to describe me.
special in the
You're
sense
special
that
to us.
when you went to school, every seat was the back of the bus. You know.
Special needs, yeah.
Yeah. Funny story about that. My brother was a high school math teacher for a couple of years and caught some girl passing a note to her friend. And she literally wrote down, I guess they went to like some track meet and they had to use the handicap bus. And in the note, she literally wrote down, yeah, me and him, totally did it, on the wheelchair up and down thingy. And you're just like, I can't. Like you literally wrote this out loud. Like,
well, somebody that rode the short bus. There's only like 5 rows.
Yeah. Every seat's. You're always the cool kid because every seat's the back seat.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you could just narrow it down from there too, like who wrote it.
Yeah. Did you ride the bus in school?
High school a little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
I actually rode the bus the day after the Phillies World Series.
How was that?
So senior year, I was just still drunk from the night before.
Nice. Yeah, you can see that.
That's the last time I rode the bus.
Nice. Was it a pretty rowdy crowd on the bus?
Yeah. 14-year-olds really gave it to me. Like, what is this old man doing on the bus?
Yeah.
You can buy his beer.
Yeah, I rode the bus.
Why do you smell like my dad?
Yeah.
More or less, yeah. 18-year-olds back then, 14-year-olds might as well be 35.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, when I rode the bus in like middle school, like the middle schools and high schools shared the bus. So like I was in, 6th grade riding with seniors in high school. Definitely learned things I shouldn't have learned at that age.
That's like the best age to learn shit though, because like you just repeat everything and then you could blame other people for why you're saying it.
Yeah, I know. But like I just remember people would be talking about like sex stuff. Like I have no clue what you're talking about, but I'm just gonna go along with it, But yeah, so thanks for joining us, man. Set looks great. New set.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
I have nothing but time, so it's like just gotta tinker with it.
Yeah. So, but yeah, it looks good. I'm sure you appreciate that we're on Riverside because it's 4K, whereas Zoom limits us to 1080p.
Is that the case?
That is the case. That's why we switched to Riverside, even though, like you say, for some reason YouTube does not like doing stuff in 4K
for the premiere.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, as long as it's just an upload, 4K is totally fine.
Yeah, is it?
The reason I was late though, I was like a minute late. Hand up. I don't like being late at all. But I was looking for a little attachment. Yeah, I was looking for an HDMI attachment that I no longer have.
Oh. Yeah.
So I have to stream this through kind of the Black Magic, so it doesn't look that great.
But... Oh, it looks fine, man. It looked great.
I thought you hated Black Magic.
No, I have the switcher still. I just have an old switcher.
Oh, gotcha.
I had to dust it off, yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, because I think
I'm gonna bring up that Black Magic hate I heard.
I'm a Sony boy. Yeah.
Yeah. I used
the Sony shooter over here.
I used to run off a Sony A7 III, and then chaos ensued, where I had my little studio set up one day and knocked over the tripod and snapped the lens off of it.
This is so riveting.
Yeah, I know.
I'm sure your listeners want to know the inside baseball on cameras.
Yeah, you never know. What listeners?
Dan?
Come on, what listeners? But yeah, so Softcore History, you guys are growing steadily. It seems like
small time shop. Actually, we're shrinking.
Oh, you're shrinking.
We're shrinking the game.
Oh,
so that means you're doing well.
Yeah, we're doing well by having less people listen to our show.
Oh, do you guys get more?
Go down, then you go up.
Do you get more like video views or more audio downloads?
Audio for sure.
Yeah.
Video, I don't even know why I put in the effort.
Yeah, we're the opposite, but we go live and we don't have that many listeners anyways. So, But
People
yeah,
are like, oh, go live. I'm producing the show as I host it, so I can't
Right.
switch.
Are you in the chats more?
Yeah, no, I usually am in the chats for the premieres,
nice,
Okay.
typically. Yeah,
nice.
trying to do what Joel and Coop did with Iconoblast.
That was a
Yeah,
lot of fun.
yeah. I mean, the main reason we even do this show is because when RPR was going daily back in COVID, the chat kind of became its own character on the show. Everybody loves the chat, so we kind of do this just to have more chat time. You know,
My dog's just staring at me with judgment in his eyes.
it's how the mighty have fallen.
I'm like, just come lay next to me. He's like, nah.
Listen, my cat's cleaning himself in the background here.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Chase is too good for this show, you know?
He's too good for me. He treats me like a roommate, not an owner.
Well, isn't he like 17 years old or something like that?
He's 15, yeah.
15. Yeah.
Yeah, I got him in
Pretty much
college.
your equal. This
More or
point.
less, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
He did his time at the frat house.
Oh yeah. He's seen some shit, huh?
That's probably why he's still alive. He built up such an immunity to disease and everything that comes with that.
Yeah, yeah. My previous dog was 17 years old when we finally put him down, and I credit the fact that we never like gave him fancy food and just fed him McDonald's and shit all the time.
Well, Bill, thanks for putting that in my head now that my dog could die at any moment.
Oh, come on. He's got
Congratulations, Bill.
he's
Thank
got
you for
another
turning
15 in him,
vibes.
Dan. He's got another 15.
Yeah.
He might
I mean,
outlive
God help
you.
us if he lives to 30.
He might outlive you, Dan. But
I mean, that's no feat.
right. But yeah. So like real
I'm living
quick,
on borrowed time, Bill.
yeah, aren't we all? But real quick, like give us like a quick rundown of how like softcore history even started.
How did it start? Well, Bill, I was in a similar position where I was actually sort of freelance and unemployed. I was working for this company taking commercial real estate photos.
Okay.
Just like driving all around Central Texas. And I was listening to Hardcore History, Dan Carlin.
Right.
And yeah, I was like, why don't we just do this but funny?
Yeah.
And like no research at all.
Yeah, yeah. Like my meme quickly Googled history.
Yeah, it's really a vessel to talk about college football.
It is, and this
Yeah.
show has somehow become with my two co-hosts. It's somehow become a quasi WWE show.
I could talk about the Attitude Era. I don't really follow that in depth right now. I'm not a huge like wrestling fan anymore, but from like
There's
I
some
don't know.
baddies right now that you got to pay attention to, Stephanie.
yeah, I bet. I hear the divas. Well, they're not called divas anymore.
Yeah.
The female
Okay.
wrestling is actually better, is what I heard.
It's
Oh.
way better.
Way better.
It's fucking awesome. Stephanie Fakir with her devil's kiss.
And who's the one you
I
got?
am familiar with Rhea Ripley.
Rhea Ripley.
She's
Yeah.
a baddie. Yeah. See,
So-
that's how
The
familiar I
vision
am.
of Rhea Ripley's from fucking South America running around at this point.
No, mommy's always gonna be mommy. Stephanie's great. Mommy's mommy. But so November 3rd, I'll be going to Albuquerque. I bought Jake and my boyfriend and his friends tickets to go to WWE Raw. So we will be going here soon. I'm very excited. I just got into wrestling last year, so I'm very
Okay.
new to it. I heard of it when I was younger, but we didn't get TV at my house until I was like 13, and so the Attitude Era was kind of already
Homeschooled.
over.
I get it. Yeah.
Yeah, so
No, I have a really embarrassing confession. My plan was to be a professional wrestler until I was like 17.
Hey, you gotta aspire to
Still got
something,
time.
man. Yeah.
I
Hey,
still
hey,
have time. I guess I could run it back. My body's betrayed me though.
oh, I mean,
was about to say, probably not now. I should might have said.
look at you,
Yeah, I
juice.
can't believe I'm not paralyzed at this point. How many times my friends dropped me on my neck when we were like backyard wrestling when I was 15, 16 years old? Onto like barbed wire. We had those light tubes.
Yeah, the
'Cause
light tubes.
We were from Philly, right? So we're like big ECW fans.
Hmm.
Fucking Sandman.
Mhm.
Fucking barbed wire bats and shit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then like all the indie shows and stuff, that's what I was like really into when I was like 15, 16 years old. Ring of Honor. What was the crazy one? Like CZW.
What was the one you guys, the Japanese one where they're doing all the wild shit? You guys were talking about?
you're gonna have to expand on that.
We've
Yeah,
talked
I
about it
don't
on
know
the show
about that.
before. It was like pay-per-view only. It was in Japan. I think like Mick Foley wrestled in it for a little while, where like they were just like dropping people onto like it
I don't know what that was called, but that shit was fucking gnarly.
was like
Japan didn't fuck around.
the chat should know, but yeah, it was like wild where they're doing all like there's at the end of every match they just had to like mop blood off of every surface, you know, they're just going nuts. But
I had a buddy though whose like dad was really in the indie Philadelphia wrestling scene, so we'd go to like a rented out community center or
Yep.
basketball gym, and they would just put a wrestling ring in there, and we just like even when they weren't having shows, we just kind of like go run in the ring, run off the ropes, climb the ropes.
do some elbow drops.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Might as
that
well.
rings are hard.
they are. They are.
Yeah.
I've been body slammed onto one of them, and I was like, "There's no cushion on this thing."
There's not a ton of bounce either.
Yeah, no. Yeah,
We
the-
actually,
Canvas.
We tried to make a homemade ring in a public park when I was like 15 years old. So that required we trashed the park really. We got a bunch of like used tires. We got plywood, and we were just trying to. We found this like design online, and we built a wrestling ring. Had like a couple matches, filmed some stuff, and then the next day it was gone, because obviously it's a fucking public park.
right. Yeah. Somebody's like, "What? These some poor old dude who's probably like volunteering his time, just like goddamn kids and their goddamn wrestling rings."
Well, the public park was a magical place.
Of course,
You
it
could
was.
just find like a handle of liquor or a 30 rack of beer
Yeah,
amongst the leaves in a tree somewhere.
yeah, or a
'Cause
body.
For whatever reason in Delco, everybody drank in parks.
Yeah,
That's how it was here. Like we'd go to the park where I grew up. We'd find like fucking bottles or miniatures or fucking bags of weed.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, the public park where I grew up in North Carolina was one of those places like you didn't really want to go walk through it after dark because there's just weirdness going on.
Well, I followed the
Smells
law,
bad.
okay?
Yeah,
I didn't smoke weed until I was 18.
well, that still wasn't the law back then. I don't imagine. Is,
I was like, was it even legal when you were 18?
is it legal in Pennsylvania now?
Probably.
Probably. Yeah, I
It's
don't
legal
know.
almost everywhere now.
Almost. See, in Iowa, they like refuse to because we're completely surrounded by states where it's legal. So,
Well,
Whether-
Texas they won't because they can't tax it because there's no state
Right.
tax. So they're
But
like,
we can still do that Delta 9 shit.
yeah.
that is regular weed. So you mean like the Delta 8?
Yeah, I work in the industry. It's all the same.
Yeah.
Yep.
Even though I think it's like probably more dangerous because they like manipulate it to be
Oh yeah, it's
legal.
hemp derived, and then it's like processed differently through like probably dirty machines and fucking gas station labs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So Texas, no weed, no porn,
No gambling.
no gambling, freest state in the country, right?
Yes. If you have a VPN.
If you have a VPN, yeah. Sponsored, but no, we don't have a VPN sponsorship. But yeah,
I don't like VPNs, by the way.
I've never.
I used to
used
have one on my phone, and it just caused me so much pain
Mine
and
sucks
suffering.
with my emails.
It just doesn't allow you to do anything on your phone.
Mine's
Always
just draining
lost
my
it.
battery all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
VPNs are kind of a scam.
I've never used one, so like well, except for like at work, you know, when I'm like traveling for work, I got to get
Unless they
on.
want to sponsor Softcore History.
Yes,
Then I will.
then they're the greatest thing on. Yeah, what's
Fine.
the big one?
Say on here, they're never gonna fucking hear it. So you're
Yeah,
safe.
no.
This is a safe space.
Oh, dude, I love our Patreon because of that. Like, if we have a sponsor and I just don't fuck with them, I'll tell people behind the paywall.
That's why I love the Patreon.
How do you do it?
Yeah. Well, I also appreciate because I typically watch even your normal shows. I watch them on YouTube. I appreciate the lack of endless ad reads. The other podcasts they'll be they get on a roll, pace gets going good with the show, and then it's like now here's a 15-minute ad read for a substandard
I
steak
don't know if
company.
that's a fucking compliment there, bud. Like, oh, I'm so glad you don't have that many sponsors.
No, but they
No,
don't.
no, it is. It's like intentional though. We could have more sponsors, but this is a active decision by me, especially because with the audio, with the dynamic ad insertion,
Mhm.
I purposely don't do that where they like suggest every 5 to 7 minutes. I'm like, no one's that turns so many people off because I'll listen to other shows.
This is a fucking cable. Like
It
what?
sucks. Every other show, like I'll listen to like let's say like Matt and Shane's Secret Podcast. They'll go into an ad read or a dynamic ad will be inserted every literal 3 minutes.
Yeah.
I don't know how it drives me nuts.
Yeah, it takes you out of it, you know. But I think
Gross.
I have listened to the audio, and you guys typically do the ad reads like beforehand in there?
Usually after.
After, yeah.
Then we insert it, and I try to keep it like after 45 minutes, so you at least have like a good flow going,
Right.
and try to pick a spot that isn't random.
Yeah. So, yeah, definitely. Like, I think Rogan does that now too, is like in the middle of a
Oh,
conversation.
Rogan's kind of the worst because, like, if you listen on Spotify, it'll go into like 4 or 5 different ads that are all the same fucking product.
Right. Yeah. Was it like, was it AG1?
AG1 or the fucking sunglasses.
There's-
Hey, maybe I'm not gonna say anything about AG1 there, but they might come on.
Nice. Well, good, man. Like, I'm
Yeah.
not saying like down with sponsors, but like I always assumed that like at least the video, not like just breaking out in the middle of a conversation for an ad read was intentional because I kind of know how you like to run things. So definitely appreciate that. But AG1, yeah, go get them. Know what you need is a sponsor. Walton Goggins goggle glasses.
I like Goggins. If he wants to sponsor the show, I could easily talk about that.
Yeah, for sure. And you get to say, if your goggles ain't Goggins, they don't belong on your noggins. I mean, it sells itself.
I think we just wrap up the show there. Can't beat that, Bill.
I know. Hit me up, Walton. So yeah, but now, you know, you've got more time to kind of focus on that. You've started dabbling into sports, you know, and then,
A little bit of sports, but a little bit more on the those like 1-minute videos.
yeah,
I've been doing the last couple of days.
Yeah,
They seem to do well on social media. I don't know why. It's like I guess because you're like talking directly to the person on the phone.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
weird. I have to talk to my camera with no co-host in my apartment. My dog looks at me like I'm losing my mind.
right. He's like, "What are you doing?" So, do you have like a teleprompter app or something you read off of, or
No.
no?
Usually I'll display it on my TV and try to read
Yeah,
or memorize lines because I write the whole thing, so it's try to condense it, do it like sentence by sentence.
yeah, yeah. I think
Have fun with the edits.
yeah, when you released that first one, I thought like, yeah, this is probably going to drive some traffic through your channel because, I mean, that's what like most of the shorts on YouTube are anymore. You know, is those kind of things.
Yeah, and the idea is like its own little independent
Yeah.
piece of content,
Yeah, for sure.
digestible, snackable, whatever you want to call it.
Right. Yeah, like quick content.
Mm-hmm. So you can watch that and not listen to our show because I have every episode. So the idea is to take old episodes,
Right.
condense them to a minute, do the social clip so it's its own independent thing, and then hopefully that drives people to want to listen to me and Rob. It hasn't so far, but
Well,
maybe it will.
It's
It
only-
could work.
You've only released like what, 2 of those?
2 of those so far, yeah.
Yeah. Cool. And then you waking up in the morning to catch the first tee time for the Ryder Cup.
Oh yeah, Bryson and JT.
Nice. Do you have a favorite Ryder Cup moment?
That I can think of off the top of my head. I'm trying to think right now. No,
Okay.
I'm a Team Europe guy.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Like
My 2 favorite golfers are Victor Hovland and Ludwig. So
yeah. We've talked about this. My favorite golfer doesn't play in the PGA anymore, and he just has given up because he's so fucking rich. But
you're talking, of course, about David Duval.
Yeah, right. Yeah, David Duval, thrilling. No, Dustin Johnson. No, what was it? 2016 when it was in Minneapolis? Me and my dad went to go see it, and we were at that hole when like Rory sunk that crazy putt against Patrick Reed and just started going crazy.
Oh, I like. Was it 2016 or 2018
When was it?
when the fan got the I think Justin Rose's putter.
Oh yeah.
And he gave him like $100 to sink a putt, and the dude just drilled it in front of everybody.
Mm-hmm.
We're
I think that was
we're
the same
losing
one. I
everyone.
think that was the one in Minneapolis, which would have been 2016, I believe.
Yeah, I think
It would have
so.
had to be because my oldest wasn't born yet. So
It happened when I was at TFM, so that would line up.
well, cool. But like going back to softcore history, who would you say your like your favorite guest has been?
It's just like our boys,
Yeah, like Lopez.
Scott,
Yeah, Jack.
Boosh, Jack, of course. Yeah, Jack. I mean, Jack's always my favorite to have on, and we may be working with Jack in the near future. Stay tuned.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, he seems like a pretty good fit. Like I said, I've been going back and rewatching most of your stuff, and I started with just hit like on YouTube, like most popular, and started there, and like Jack's like in the like 3 of the top 5 most popular episodes.
And then like a random Coop episode where we talked about Leo Major
Yeah,
and
that's
pissed off all of Canada.
the Canadian
That
war
is my
criminal.
favorite fucking episode.
So far, my favorite of everything has been, I think it was penetrating the past on. It was like penetrating the past 2 or maybe 3.
The game show on
The
the
game
Patreon?
show on
Yeah.
the Patreon, and at the end, like Rob just completely loses his shit.
That was my goal. It was always like, let me make Rob as pissed off as possible.
Yeah, like I was listening to it in my car, like driving home, and like almost had to pull over because I was crying, laughing so hard at Rob just having the most epic meltdown on the planet.
Jake will be here in, I think, a couple weeks. He's coming for a wedding, and he will be on the show. So
Yeah, I want to get Jake.
Okay.
Jake's been on the show a long time ago when it was just me bringing guests on. I want to get him back on and talk about being, essentially the Yellowstone Rip equivalent of a oyster rancher.
he's getting all the permits. DeSantis has approved everything.
Oh, he's starting up
So-
his own show.
They're getting
huh?
their own thing going, yeah.
He's got his own
Another
little
small-time shop.
He's got his own little plot of oyster land.
Yeah, I think they got everything. It just takes years.
Oh,
So
I'm sure.
he's working some like corporate media job in New York, but remotely from Florida.
Yeah, I didn't know that because he doesn't. He's not quite a. Well, he doesn't have a reason to be, but he's not. A super social media guy nowadays. So I'm.
I never was. No, he was
Right.
at TFM. He was like our email marketing guy.
Mhm.
So
And
he
then,
wrote
he's-
occasionally.
and then he sold shirts for the Chive. Right.
Yeah.
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 So yeah.
But he always failed upwards. So like every new job he got like essentially $20,000 more.
Yeah. It works that way sometimes.
He works for some like golf company that's in town. I forget what it's called, but that was his last gig here.
Oh, okay. And then then he went and moved on to the oyster ranch, huh?
Simple life. I might just move on to manual labor. It seems simpler.
It
and
is.
cooler.
I work in an office, and every once in a while I see like my drive to work every day. Like I pass like people building like an expansion on the road that I drive on. And I'm like, it just seems you just show up, work a shovel, and go home.
Just
know?
dig a hole.
Like I don't have to deal with emails. I don't have to deal with like my bullshit boss.
Leave, work. Not even at a door because it's outside.
Right. So
Just get on the overflow list down there to go be a fucking gripper and electrician. Fucking A.
I don't think you want me messing with people's wires.
Well, no, like on set. You set up lights pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, I do a pretty decent. Giorgio taught me everything, so I owe him everything.
So you
Yeah.
can be a light technician.
yeah, you should go hook up with Giorgio and just travel Europe and become super European. And
He's in Canada now.
in
so.
Canada and just become like a full EDM
We're trying-
kid.
I was trying to get breakfast or lunch with him this week, and he's evasive.
Oh yeah. It's like, oh god, I can't hang out with Dan anymore.
Nah, it's not that. He's super busy. I
Oh,
think he's
yeah.
doing ACL,
Just
but
get quick.
he just came back from Europe, and then I was in Canada. Then he's doing ACL next week, I think. He's crushing it.
Nice. So kind of a thing we do most episodes, not all of them, is we do like a anonymous question. Like you can answer the question anonymously on our Instagram. and then we react to the answers. This week's question, since you're on, and I'm sure this is something you guys have done plenty of times with like your voicemail calls and stuff, but you have 12 hours in the past, anytime prior to the year 2000, and you have the equivalent of $30,000 in cash, and nothing you do will affect history. When and where are you going?
Did you say 30,000?
50,000.
I thought you said 50,000 in the question.
No, it's 50.
I could have sworn you just said 30, and I was like, you said 50.
It's 50. But I mean, you have
It's
12
50.
hours, 30 or 50. It's like Brewster's Millions at that point, you know? So what, you got 12 hours somewhere, Dan. Where are you going?
That's easy. Go to the hospital I was born in and just drop in the 50 grand in a bag to my parents.
Put this, you don't know me, but you will.
This is me.
Put this in a trust fund for him.
Yeah, I would trust my mom to do that.
Yeah. Next thing you know, and then you fast forward, you come back, and you're like, where's my 50 grand? And your dad's like, I mean, I had a really good line on the Eagles this one time.
Yeah, I had a great feeling on this 3-team parlay.
Yeah.
Wait. Actually, no, Billy, you forgot to say nothing you do will affect history.
I said that.
Well,
But
giving them the money won't affect it then.
yeah.
Yeah, nothing negative. They just have $50,000.
So, first answer.
It makes their life easier. I'm a selfless man.
Yeah, Charles.
I'm saying it doesn't affect history, so like that money will just, because it doesn't affect history. They are where they already were.
Right. So,
What good is the money then?
right. Well, so you can like ball, like my premise was like you can go somewhere and just ball out for 12 hours in history, you know?
Okay.
Right.
But Jake and Charlie, I'll give you one guess on what the first answer is.
Juan's mom.
Juan's mom. That has nothing to do with history in this answer. It just says Juan's mom. That's kind of an ongoing joke on the show. Juanathan in the chat. I guess there's a lot of group chats that just constantly come after him about his mom. So
There's one. It's just one.
just one who's, I'm guessing, Womb Raider.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I mean, New York in the 80s would be fun.
Right.
Coke,
yeah. Oh yeah.
clubs,
Crack.
Or like 12
danger.
12 hours in Miami in like 81 with 50 grand.
Mm-hmm. Probably get robbed by the cartel.
Probably.
Just pretending that you're part of Miami Vice.
Oh
Ooh,
yeah.
Colombia. Same time, Pablo. Just chill, Pablo.
Pablo would be
Smoke
like,
a joint,
oh,
Pablo.
Pablo would be like, oh, you only brought 50 grand. Like,
I know.
I guess I'm covering your drinks tonight. Jeez, you know?
Hey, you have to account for inflation,
I know.
so that would be like 90 grand.
I think they're still digging up money in Colombia that Pablo hid. It's like
Probably.
billions of dollars.
And they're probably using that to
That's
feed those
fucking
fucking
hippos.
hippos.
Mm-hmm.
They're probably
Yeah.
using all the money they find to keep those hippos going. Because didn't he have like 15 hippos or something like that?
Yeah, and they just started.
Well, he had a few, but then they all fucked, and then it got out of hand.
And now they're a protected species in a country they're not even from.
There was a proposal to bring hippos to Louisiana, I believe, in the 1800s as like a meat alternative. So it's just farms of hippos that we would kill and feed the population with.
What do you think hippo tastes?
Solid.
They said it's like a marbled venison.
Hmm.
Interessant.
There's got to be a place in Austin where you can have hippo. Lonesome Dove have hippo steaks.
I mean, they have every other animal on the planet, so
Have to find a hippo rancher and get some steaks.
I only
Try 'em.
eat endangered animals.
Yes. Yeah.
Hippos are not that.
No, you're not every morning Dan wakes up before his workout and has a couple bald eagle eggs.
Dude, hippos, they kill more people than any other animal. It's not even close.
They're mean as shit.
Oh yeah, especially in Africa. Well,
Also
I mean,
know that run of Almost Heroes.
They get bodies. They get like 2,000 bodies a year.
oh yeah. Have you ever seen I'm sure you've seen it, like the videos of like the hippos chasing the boats and shit.
Yeah, I mean, we've probably shown all of them on RPR.
Probably,
Yeah.
yeah.
They're mean. They're mean. They're
I
fucking
mean,
mean.
just the
Oh,
movie.
moose. I didn't know fucking moose were so mean. Those motherfuckers are gonna They are out for blood.
The moose, well, they're stuck up there where it sucks, so they're pissed.
I mean, there's a moose up in North Mexico right now that they keep transporting back to different states, and you keep getting up fucking here.
In Tennessee, it's a law that you can't drop a moose out of an airplane. So,
Now that we're talking about exotic meats, what do you think killer whale tastes like?
I don't know. Probably pretty fatty.
It's probably worse if they're at SeaWorld. You gotta get free orca.
It might
Free
not be as
orca.
good as SeaWorld, though.
Wouldn't it be more like
lean,
eel?
lean?
Like free.
No, because their fins, when they're in cages, like droop over.
Yeah,
So I
because
imagine that
they don't have
poisons
to
their
use
body.
them anymore. Like their fin is what keeps them like balanced in like ocean currents. And when they're in SeaWorld, they don't have any use for it. So it, like atrophies and comes down. So yeah,
Who was the meme motherfucker? Tillicum?
yeah.
that killed that
Killed
killed
all
the
the
trainer.
trainers.
Yeah.
I watched that
Like,
clip.
3
I
bodies
fucking
on
love- Do what?
That whale had like fucking 3 or 4 bodies.
He had a few. He had quite a bit. But it's just like he's a fucking killer whale. What do you expect?
Yeah, it's in its name.
It's in the name, yeah.
So you gotta
He's a
get
bull. He's a... What do you expect?
to Dan's point, you gotta go free range orca.
Mhm.
You know, not raised in captivity orca. So I don't know. Well, again, we'll
The
have
one
to-
that jumps over the kid. You want that one.
Willie.
But he wasn't free range.
Wasn't that Silicon?
Who
No.
Who could say?
That was a different one that they actually did let
They all
out.
look the same, Jake.
But then he found like a village, and he would go to that village, and like the local children would jump on him and ride him because he's like, I don't have a fucking pod, bitch, and I'm domesticated. I can't fucking live out here. And then he died of pneumonia.
Oh, well, that's sad.
Tales old as time.
Yep. All right. Next answer. 1930s Germany.
Wait, we did not get good answers from anyone there
From what?
for the time traveling. question.
Oh, yeah. I mean, like, we can go.
We're still on it. We've only done like what, 2?
For
I think I would do
Because,
70s.
go say like we're at in the 70s.
You don't really want to go past like the 40s.
I'm too brown to go past the 40s.
Maybe the 20s. Like the 20s would be fun. Roaring
Yeah,
20s,
especially like here in
flappers.
New Mexico, like fucking zoot suits, fucking.
Or like Atlantic,
shit.
1920s Atlantic City, little boardwalk.
Yeah,
empire
there's a little
action.
danger because you're at a speakeasy. You're not legally allowed to drink. There's a coolness factor to it.
For sure.
So
It's
I
like
have-
high school all over again.
You
I
go
have
to
a
a
whole
jazz
list
club.
I will list my shit off of, and y'all are kind of listing them already. So like,
Go for it. Go
Okay,
for it. What was on the top of the list?
well, like I did like a Bill and Ted sort of thing, where I'm like, I'm not just limiting myself to one thing.
Oh,
I'm gonna Bill and Ted Excellent Adventure this shit. So I don't know if you want me to do it now or later.
go for it.
I can do it now. Okay. 1492. Let Adams know I'm a Cherokee princess. 1692.
You know Pocahontas was like 12, right?
She was a Cherokee.
Well, according to the dramatic recreation by Disney, Pocahontas was like 28 and stacked.
Right.
Yeah, but she was like on a boat for a year getting raped when she was a
Yes,
child.
it's not really a fun story.
They also
No,
changed
sure.
some history about my aunt too, so you know.
But like, I just show up as how I am now, and I'm like telling them I'm a Cherokee princess.
Oh, I would do the same thing, but I would go with Cortez. That'd be a part of his crew.
You fit in pretty well with Cortez's crew.
I think so.
Never
I'd
seen-
help burn the boats.
Other than the fact, can you speak Spanish?
spoke
Well
Portuguese.
enough. Yeah, I'm more Portuguese anyway.
So 1692, I show up in Salem, and I'm either wearing a Grim Reaper suit or a fake, like I'm wearing costume horns with a cloak and a hoverboard.
You're getting
I'm
burned at the
just
stake.
torment.
But she's got a hoverboard. They're not going to catch her.
Exactly.
Did they
So
call
then
it John
I'm
Proctor?
17 I just smack him in the face and run away. So then I'm up to
Stick a motorcycle?
1776, and I'm drinking with Ben Franklin. I have my phone with me, and I show him OnlyFans.
He's gonna molest you.
Ben Franklin's definitely going to put a hand a little higher up your thigh than you like at any point in time.
You'd have to explain fake tits to Benjamin Franklin.
He
Although
would be
he's-
ready to like be like, "What is this OnlyFans?"
Yeah,
And
show
I'm
him
just showing him all
Pornhub.
this shit.
No, he's about the real deal. Granted, he was into older women, so
Right, I'm fine.
I was gonna say I think Charlie's a little too young for Ben Franklin.
Well, I don't know.
you
Back
would never have
17
to worry about Franklin being on the Epstein list.
I'm also not French.
When like in 1776, when do women start being old? Like
To Frankie, probably
Dude,
when
he
they were
lived to be
40,
fucking
50.
80s, so like people didn't fucking die in the 30s back then, Bill. Fuck.
Yeah, people lived the same amount. It was just you had to factor in all the infant mortality rates.
right.
And wars and shit.
So my actual ancestor back then was sent to the Americas and went AWOL from the Imperial British Army, lived past the revolution, got pardoned, and lived to be like 105 years old. So, yeah. Anyway, so I go to the 1880s, join a Victorian party, introduce the beer bong to them.
It doesn't change history, though, you know? It's
Yeah,
just there for one day.
Yeah, but
It's
the
just-
night's gonna be
Here's what
fun.
a good time. I'm just divvying up my 12 hours, right?
What about them boofing beer or wine?
Yeah, show them how to
that's
butt
up to
chug
them.
some
Right.
wine.
Introducing the beer bong to them wherever orifice they want to stick it in. You know, I can tell them they can put it wherever they want. We're gonna have
Wait, was boofing a thing back then?
No,
It's
probably
gonna be for
not.
12
Yeah,
hours.
actually, they used to boof tobacco.
Like snuff, have somebody blow it up their butts.
Yeah, you blew smoke up someone's ass. I'm not even kidding.
Is that where that comes from?
Mhm.
Like, don't blow smoke up my ass?
Makes sense.
Okay.
So in the 1920s, I go to a speakeasy. I'm dressed as a flapper because why wouldn't you? But I'm bringing my lort with me. And I'm like, this is the shit right here, guys.
Malort? Have you ever had Malort?
No, I haven't, but I've heard of it. But it was the fucking 20s. It was during Prohibition. They were already drinking base of fucking diesel anyway. So it's just like, this is the good shit, guys. And I'm just fucking with them the whole time.
Dan, have you ever had Malort?
Oh, I thought that was a person. I didn't
No.
even like register in my brain.
It was
Malort
a horrible liquor.
Malort
This
is
is
like
worth
this
alcohol.
kind of like Chicago based like
But it was
liqueur.
made during the Prohibition, actually.
Yeah, and
But
it
it
is
tasted so terrible that they were like, yeah, this is, you wouldn't drink this.
my
We've been drinking Yingling, you know? It's been around for 200 years at this
Yeah.
point.
my brother bought a bottle of Malort when the American Pope from Chicago got into the seat, and it is god awful.
Yeah.
So 20s, where are we moving on to now?
1960s, meet Timothy Leary, trip balls.
What if he's a bad time and just like ruins your idea of what Timothy Leary is?
I don't think anything of him, I just know that he has drugs.
What if it's not even good acid though?
It was good acid. It's
What if he's a narc?
He
What
was.
if he brainwashes you when you're tripping balls, like Charlie Manson did?
Yeah, he could be like a squeaky from.
Yeah,
Like, we're not changing history, guys. Stop putting
I
shit
know,
in
but
here.
the night ends where you're the
you
one
get it.
stabbing the pregnant chick in Hollywood because you're just so fucked up.
That changes history. If you physically harm somebody, you can't not change history.
All right.
Plus, like, what if history's not changed? You're changed.
Hey,
Let me fucking finish. So in the 70s, still tripping from the acid from the 60s, I go and see Star Wars in theater. In the 80s, I see John Lennon get shot, and then I OD on coke in a penthouse.
I think I would help shoot John Lennon.
probably.
I just want to watch it. I just want to like take a front seat and just be like,
I'd
do your
probably.
thing.
Who's that? Mark David Chapman? Is that the guy who shot John Lennon?
Yeah.
dude, because I was thinking John Michael Montgomery, and I was like, that's not
No, that's a country
This is
singer,
not
I
right.
believe.
that's not the same three. Yeah, that's not right.
But I would at the last minute push his hand out of the way, like push his hand so he shoots Yoko instead. Just so,
Or like, I would put my hand around his and squeeze once on John and once on Yoko.
because then
Well,
by the
you're fucking
90s, John
making
Lennon
your
is
own
Kanye.
Rules. You don't change history.
I
Fuck,
know.
Bill.
I know. I'm not
Why would
following
you
Your
save
own
John
fucking
Lennon, Bill?
Rule.
Why would you save John Lennon, Bill?
It wouldn't be so much saving John Lennon. It's just I'd rather her die instead because she's annoying as shit. And like I said, then history doesn't change. So I get to watch Yoko Ono die, and then I come back and everything's still the same.
I mean, he killed John Lennon. He already dies anyway, so being the one that pulls the trigger is not a big problem.
Yeah, see?
Doesn't really change the result.
I'd rather just be fucking high as shit just watching it and be like, yeah. And then go OD in a penthouse in the 80s somewhere. Awesome.
Yeah.
There we
Mine,
go.
Anywhere in the 90s. The 90s were probably.
yeah, I was going to say either my first
Did you do
thought,
Quaaludes back in the 80s?
Quaaludes were very much the 80s, I believe.
Wait, so I can't Mark Wahlberg this and be like, I would stop Columbine?
I mean, you can as kind of like a real life video game. You can go do it, and then when you get back to present time, it still has happened.
Yeah.
But you can really if you had enough time to plan it out, you can really game plan it and just go like real life Call of Duty in that school, smoking those dudes.
I would
Yeah,
just
we
go and
went
make fun of them.
What for the 90s would be going to Woodstock 99.
See Fred Durst.
Right.
DMX.
Limp
fucking-
Bizkit.
Bring my own water, but like have a good time.
Yeah. Yeah, take a Camelback with you through time for Woodstock 99.
Right.
I was gonna say my first thought was go back to the liberation of Paris in World War II. But I feel like in reality,
Stop being so H.
I know.
Gay.
I'm a
Stop being so horny.
I'm a mid or late 30s dad, white dude. So like World War II on History Channel is what I know. But yeah, but also I feel like Paris probably not the dopest place to hang out at that point. You're just gonna get laid a lot in like dirty, bombed out houses. So then that's when I thought like,
The food's good.
I'm not really into. I don't like mushrooms, so French food not really my thing.
Little steak and frites.
Oh, I mean, well, yeah, I can get that anywhere. So then I thought, I think, 1981, Miami Beach. I got 12 hours. Arrive at 8 p.m. Bounce out at 8 a.m. And just go wild. Jake, did you
What
answer yet?
about? I want to be at the fall of Constantinople.
Just watch it from a hill.
I'll be at the city walls,
Yeah.
just hanging out.
Just chilling. We go, oh man, this is wild. Or maybe go and see some of the things from the Bible if they actually happen, like somebody trumpeting down the walls of Jericho.
I'm pretty sure that shit did happen, bud. But
Yeah, there's evidence of that though.
But isn't the story in the Bible they just rang their trumpets until the walls came down?
not know about sound frequency?
The angels sing.
Do you not know
I
about
was gonna
sound
say the
frequency,
fall
though?
of Constantinople, to sing the song. Istanbul used to be Constantinople.
Spent 12 hours with the dude who wrote that song.
Nobody's business but the Turks.
Oh, being at Jesus' crucifixion would be wild.
Yeah, that'd be sick. We get blood on by Christ.
I don't think you get that close, but you watch it.
I don't think they
dab 'em
stanchioned
up.
that off.
I would take a gun and I would get that close. And if the Romans tried to stop me, they could try to stop me.
That would be the dude that helped him with the cross.
Oh, yeah. What was that guy's name?
Who could say?
Was he ever named? I don't know. It's been forever since I've been to church. I grew up Catholic light, so Lutheran.
I was supposed to say Lutheran?
Yeah.
I didn't get raptured, so that
I
tells me
guess
the
us
Catholics
Catholics
weren't
aren't good
right.
enough.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was the Mormons all along.
This shit was so stupid.
Has anyone heard from the Mormons?
Well, they have a TV show now.
I don't think anyone wants to hear from a Mormon.
Do they have a person that speaks on behalf of the Mormons?
I don't know.
The
Mormon Pope?
Sister Wives from TLC.
Who's their PR guy?
I don't know.
TLC?
Probably
Matt,
Jedediah.
Matt Parker, Matt and Trey Parker.
Right.
Yeah, I'm sure the Mormon community loves them.
Oh, they've been secretly Mormon this whole time, though.
Well, I know they're from Utah, right?
No, they're from
Colorado.
fucking Colorado, you
Are they?
moron.
I don't
South
know.
Park, Colorado.
You uncultured motherfucker.
Sorry, I haven't watched South Park in 20 years.
Missing out.
I probably stopped watching South Park when Basketball came out.
Dude, I'm almost in the same position as Mr. Mackey right now. Might have to sign up for ICE. Get that $50,000 bonus
Oh, is that like a new
Okay.
plot line where Mr. Mackey's an ICE agent now?
for an episode. He was
For an
'cause
episode?
he got laid off.
Well, is he? Well, so hold on. Is he back to being Mr. Mackey?
Well, Jesus is
That's
the school
again,
counselor.
you're confusing
Mr. Garrison.
Garrison
Mr.
and
Garrison.
Mr. Mackey.
Again, I don't know.
Yeah, Mr. Garrison's back. Trump is really in South Park now, but he's Canadian.
Yeah, Mr. Garrison was Trump for a second, and then now he's not.
Yeah, they covered that in the first episode.
Gotcha.
He was just watching White Lotus.
Right. I hated that show.
You hate White Lotus?
I didn't hate it. I haven't seen the second season. The first season was pretty good. The third season,
You gotta watch the season with Parker Posey.
I mean, I liked her in it. Like, I liked the acting, but the show overall, I just kept like, can we move forward a little bit here? Like,
That's the show. It's they went to like a cool resort, and it's 6 to 8 episodes of them just having a little bit of drama.
It's called Pacing. Bill.
But Parker Posey, I grew up in Western North Carolina, but like they're obviously from what we call the Piedmont area of North Carolina. That is what a affluent white wife in Raleigh would sound like, and I annoy my wife with it all the time.
Dude, shouts my boy Jason Isaac nailing that accent.
Oh, he did a great job, and he's British.
Yeah,
So
all the Brits are taking our jobs. We don't talk about it enough.
they took our jobs.
The English are the real immigrant problems. They take all the American acting jobs.
I
They're
know,
too good.
like Emma Watson just nailing that American accent in The Bling Ring.
Dude, nobody looks. Emma Watson's not even an actress at this point.
No, unless she's playing Hermione, like it doesn't really, she can't really do
No,
much.
she just like comes and fucking does whatever the fuck she wants, and then fucks off set.
This is
No.
good life.
That Harry Potter money.
Yeah, when you make all that money before you're like what, 18?
That's why Daniel Radcliffe's just doing weird shit now.
Yeah,
She
he's doing
apparently got
side
her license suspended though, so good on her.
for driving too fast, like 7 miles over the speed limit.
But yeah, for like the fourth time in 2 days.
I
Or
also think it
something.
was a DUI.
Mm-mm. It was very disappointing. England's weird right now.
Yeah, she strikes me as one that doesn't drink, and that's disappointing.
She's English. Of course she drinks.
Oh, there's plenty. There's actually a pretty big sobriety movement in England right now.
No, it's LA.
Well, I was in London last summer, and there are like bars that are dry pubs, and they just sell everything in there's like non-alcoholic liquor
That's for
and
other
non-alcoholic
reasons.
beer.
That's not a sobriety movement, Bill.
And what is
It's
it?
a different movement.
Different.
We're not a political podcast.
Oh, okay. Whatever. I just know I accidentally found
A lot of
myself
hookah
having.
in those bars, though.
Oh yeah.
I
A lot of
found
hookah.
I found myself accidentally having a half a pint in a gay bar in London's Chinatown.
Yeah, accidentally, Bill. Accidentally.
It was an accident. I was really excited. Well, this is not going to make it sound any less gay. I was very excited that I got to see Les Miserables on London's Broadway. So I just wanted
And
to
weren't
find
you gonna go see Paramore and Taylor Swift later that night?
That was earlier in the week. So I had already seen him at that point.
I would see Paramore.
Paramore was dope.
He rides Paramore's dick hard, so don't tell him that.
I only know one song, but I would still go see him.
Paramore, Haley Williams rocked it. Taylor Swift, not a huge Swiftie. You know, there's some songs of hers I like, but she puts on an incredible show.
Wow,
But yeah,
brave of you to say.
I know, really pushing the limits, right? Like I said, I'm Dan. I'm like probably one of the most boring people you'll ever meet in your life, and I'm sorry.
You live
for
in
that.
Iowa.
I'm not from Iowa though.
Yeah, but you embody
You
it.
chose to live in Iowa.
Yeah, because I got a job offer that was twice as much at half the cost of living as living in Asheville, North Carolina. And it turned out well because the house I lived in North Carolina got a tree straight through it during Helene. So
Where do you and the wife go for the anniversary dinner in Des Moines? Fuddruckers?
there is not a Fuddruckers.
I was thinking Sizzler.
We're big fans of Italian food, so we go to the Olive Garden.
I thought I was going to say Macaroni Grill.
Not a
Little
macaroni
classier.
grill.
Mackie
We do have a cheesecake factory.
Okay.
Um,
Menu options limitless.
limitless, and none of them are good.
Nothing's good, but it's limitless.
Yeah, they definitely go quantity over
Versus
quality
cheesecake.
at Cheesecake Factory. That's where all the kids go for prom. Is the Cheesecake Factory. No, actually, anniversaries. We actually typically there's a really old school Italian place downtown called Tomei and Sons, and it's like one of those places that you're pretty sure somebody might have got whacked in at some point during like the Western expansion of the mafia. Uh,
God, imagine being the mafia member that has to settle down in Des Moines.
I know, but it's like in between Chicago and Kansas City. You know,
I guess
so,
it's like the Sly
It's like
Stallone
Tulsa
character in
I
Tulsa.
fucking hate
Tulsa.
me.
so. No, Des Moines actually has some pretty cool food options. But we typically there's some good. It's going to sound really crazy for being a Midwestern state. There's some actually like pretty good sushi spots around, so we typically go grab some sushi on the anniversary, or we take the hour-and-a-half drive out to Omaha and hit up the like real Omaha steakhouse. Because in restaurant the steaks are good, get them delivered to your door, not so much. So
Yeah, nah, I'm more of a moink boy.
I've got a couple moink boxes before, but I
They're
have
good.
my mom's side of the family are all farmers in Indiana who have livestock, so we typically just get beef and pork from
Buy
them.
yourself half a cow.
Yep, every year we buy half a cow.
Yeah.
Jake, did you answer the question yet?
Yeah, I said like 70s, and then I would probably do like mid to late 90s, just because that was the era I was born. So I'd love to like, actually
Go
experience
relive it.
I've decided my final answer.
Okay.
I'm gonna stab Caesar.
Oh,
It changes nothing, so
it does.
I'm gonna be a part of it.
I mean, even if it did have consequence, I mean, you're
I'm
just
just
you're just
I'm
one more
just one
dude.
of like 12
You're
stabs.
just one more dude. Like, what's that extra couple in that dude gonna do anything?
He's gonna die anyway.
I mean, it's
Doing
just,
that and going to the Coliseum and watching a gladiator fight, like, fuck.
You
You're
get
all-
drunk off your ass on fucking rye and lead.
Maybe console Cleopatra.
yeah, it's okay.
Oh yeah, go console
It's okay.
Cleopatra.
So
Like I just murdered your lover, but
it had to be done. It had to be done. You just gaslight her the whole time until the end of the night. You got 12 hours to get
Secure
it.
the knife and be like, I fucking killed him with this knife, and then lick the blood, and she'll be like, God.
This guy's
she's a
hard.
bit of a star fucker anyway.
This guy's
She's gonna-
hardcore.
She's gonna move on to someone else anyway, like Mark
Mark
Anthony.
Anthony.
The little Latin singer.
Yeah.
Is that Mark Antony? Next listener question: 1930s Germany, and tell him not to start a two-front war. Thank you, Womb Raider. I know that was definitely you. But again, there's no like you can tell him that. It's not going to change anything once you get back.
No, he didn't listen to his own generals.
Well, yeah. I mean, we can go deep diving into World War II, but
Desert Fox.
again, not going to affect anything. But the conception of Bill to film it and mail it to him in his later life. It'd be
What
like
did he want?
it literally would just be like some super stoned drunk Englishman on top of my Indiana farm girl mother muttering weird ass shit about the Jews, probably. But,
Oh,
yeah.
God. Oh,
I was
God.
probably conceived in a bowling alley, so
Oh yeah.
my parents met in a bowling league and got married like 3 months later. So
My mom told me about the night I was conceived, so I already fucking know about that shit.
I'm
Yeah,
really good at
same.
bowling. So that's
Are you? What's your average?
I can like not play for a couple of years, show up and shoot 200.
Yeah. Nice.
Well, I do say I love camping.
Were you born on it, or were you conceived in a tent somewhere?
No, my parents are pretty sure I was conceived over the 4th of July at a lake.
Oh, I mean that's kind of dope. You're gonna get conceived sometime. 4th of July, pretty awesome. Next one.
You should have a more patriotic name.
Eagle Spangled Banner Booger.
Yeah.
How dare you?
Betsy Ross.
How dare you, Charlie?
Next one. Got to go back as an American GI after the liberation of Paris. Yeah, I brought that one up. I mean, it's gonna be all right. I just feel like
It's gonna stink. It's gonna
It's gonna
stink real
smell.
bad.
It's gonna smell real bad.
Smells like shit.
Bring
And
some
like,
Vaseline around your nose. and
not
you'll be
even the
fine.
women. Like, you want to go like have some beers with some GIs. They're all going to be just like war hardened and lifeless, tired. Oh, here's a good one. I would go back to the 90s and just watch 12 hours of Nick at Night.
Aww.
Sad.
That shit was so good. Fucking I Love Lucy and Bewitched.
No, Nick at Night was like Rocco's Modern Life. Are You Afraid of the Dark? Right? Wasn't that Nick at Night?
Bitch,
Or was
no!
that Friday Night Nick? Oh,
That was regular TV, Nick and
but they had like Friday
Just
nights.
fucked up back then, Bill.
What the fuck?
Nick at Night was like the Cosby Show. and
Oh,
shit like
I was
that.
thinking the one where like there was that like time
Yeah, if I
slot.
could
I
watch
think
just 12 hours of the Cosby Show.
right. Just looking to see like where he's dropping those roofies inconspicuously
This
into
Cosby
somebody's.
Show and Full House.
Well, every show on Nickelodeon too, they're doing some unsavory things with kids.
Oh, I look back and like I used to watch Ren and Stimpy all the time. And I was like, I don't think I would let my kids watch this show at that age.
I wasn't
My mom
into it.
didn't want me to watch Ren and Stimpy even back then because she was like, "This is extremely inappropriate."
I was young, but I thought it was weird, so I didn't watch it.
Elijah's
it's
right in the
Softcore.
chat. Elijah said it's Snick. That's what I was thinking of. So, and then even like Rocco's Modern Life was a weird fucking show.
I mean, he was a phone sex operator, so.
Yeah. Turn the page. Wash your hands.
All Real
Turn the page.
Monsters, Doug, Rugrats, all
And
that
like,
shit.
what kind of fever dream was the person that created Cat Dog? And when
Hey
he
Arnold, football
I
head.
didn't like Cat Dog. Love
Hey Arnold was fucking amazing. There were some deep storylines in fucking Hey Arnold.
Yeah, they're great. They still hold up.
I'll have to go back and rewatch it with the kids. 12 hours with a 20-year-old Juan's mom. Yep. I'm going to interview her one day and just tell her all the stuff people say about her in here. Here's somebody who had the same idea as me. 8 p.m. to 8 a.m., Miami Beach, 1979. All right, we got a couple more of these. We'll blast through.
Bush.
Ooh. This would probably be pretty fun. Again, but it'd probably smell. You'd have to get over it. Go back to Rome and drop 50 grand betting on gladiators.
Oh, that'd be a fucking great time.
So,
Right.
all right, we'll do one more of these and let Dan get out of here. Let's find a good one.
Freddy's bitching back there.
I was going to say, have you heard that?
Okay, yeah, really
Yeah,
uncreative answers. Oh, here we go. I'm going back to the evening of February 5th, 2017, solely to laugh in Ross's face after the Eagles blow a 28-3 lead in the Super Bowl.
Eagles didn't blow a 20.
Falcons. They said Falcons. When I was reading it, I looked up and saw your Eagles hat.
But you said pre-2000s, but whatever.
I know, but we'll leave
Fuck
it
the
there.
rules.
Bill's just breaking his own rules left and fucking right.
Seriously.
I got 2
Don't
hours
stand
of
for
sleep last
nothing.
night.
If you stand for nothing, you'll fall for anything.
I know. Oh,
Which he obviously did.
go back to 1997. Hit up Blockbuster, then Pizza Hut, and then hit an all-nighter of GoldenEye N64.
Wasn't an N64 kid. I
No?
was a PlayStation 1 boy.
Oh, yeah.
I have 2 N64s, and I will guard them with my life.
I
Yeah,
want
I-
to play some Spyro right now.
Spyro. I tried hooking
I got
my...
the OG Xbox, and it still fucking runs good.
Yeah, the original Halo.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
I've been
Beat them.
running back Red Dead.
I'm on my current
Revolver or
Red Dead 2.
Red Dead 2.
Okay.
Yeah, the only
it's a
Red
good one
Dead.
to fucking roll around in.
Yeah, I'm on my...
So I just get high at night and play Red Dead.
Yeah,
fun.
I'm on my third playthrough of
Still
Red Dead
hunting.
2 right now.
I never hear about Red Dead OG 1.
Yeah,
Revolver.
that's
Why
Revolver.
do people not like that one?
Because Red Dead 2 is just so good
The goat.
that It's
a
like probably
beautiful
one of the
game.
greatest video games ever made.
Yeah, the graphics on one aren't just like it's hard to go from 2 to 1.
Yeah. A little blocky.
Red Dead
It's
Redemption
like playing
2
Assassin's
also-
Creed original.
Yeah. So you should live
It even
stream
makes
playing
GTA
Red Dead.
5 look like shit.
I might do that for the Patreon. I don't know, but it's like me time.
Yeah, I get you. So, well, cool,
I
man.
also don't know how entertaining that would be, like on a live stream as I'm playing. I would just be like, oh, sick.
Yeah, yeah.
Fucking-
And plus,
you have
Red,
to like you have to really elevate your personality to be a streamer, because they say nothing of substance. They're just really loud.
yeah, as a father of a almost 10-year-old who plays Fortnite, and if he's not playing Fortnite, he's watching people play Fortnite. I was like, these people are just insane. Like, they're not saying anything.
You know, it's
They're
too much. I'm just gonna walk over here. I'm gonna walk over here.
they're
now.
just like they're just yelling nonsense into a microphone. Like it's
Dude, I'm very familiar now with YouTube for kids.
Yeah.
Just 'cause my friend Shay, I help her with her kid Jameson, and yeah, some of the stuff he watches, it's depressing how many views the videos have, and it's just
yeah.
a guy reacting to like videos
Yeah.
and just saying what's happening on screen. He's not making jokes. He's very monotone, and he's just literally saying what is happening in the clip.
Yeah.
And it's 1,000 or like 1,000,000 views.
Oh man, so here's my lane now to boost our numbers. You're doing your 1 minute history. I react to your 1 minute history.
Yeah, just say exactly what I say.
Dan just said that in 1947, Sweden, the king of Sweden.
You can see the depression in his eyes.
No children are going to want to watch this, so.
Yeah, true. We gotta go after kids market. There you go. You should. I mean, maybe you have free time. You should start. Maybe.
Start a kids channel.
Yeah, maybe start writing out a plan for you could be the next Blippy. So.
I think he had to start with an upside down Harlem Shake shit.
Yes, he did. Blippy famously.
Even Joji started the fucking Harlem Shakes. So.
Blippy.
I love PewDiePie and Markiplier, but they were actually kind of funny. They had their own thing.
I mean, Filthy Frank was fucking great.
See, I grew up on E-Bomb's World.
Do his own shit. Joji.
So,
E-Bombs World and Flash games.
Flash game facesofdeath.com.
Just playing that putt-putt game over and over again until I get an 18.
Yeah, I'm sure you got to be a wizard at a Golden Tee.
Oh, yeah, we had a Golden Tee machine at TFM, and we could all shoot like 20 under. I'm like in the 1% of Golden Tee players. It's a useless skill. But I should probably go to bars now and hustle people.
Just hustle people on Golden Tee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like minimum, I'll shoot 18 under.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, Dan, thanks for coming on. Tell everybody where they can find you.
You can find me at my apartment.
The address is.
No, listen to Softcore History. It's a history show for people that aren't, super into history, but slightly interested in history.
Yeah, it's a
History adjacent.
it's a history-based comedy show, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's just the vessel for me and Rob to make fun of each other.
Yes, and talk about college football.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So, all right. Well, Dan, again, thanks for joining us. For Dan, for Jake, for Charlie, I'm Bill. This has been the Nooner Nation. Good.